Okay, so video trailer Voyager 2 reveals what everyone finally what? What everyone finally ignores at the edge of the solar system. What? What's that title? Um, my prediction. It has nothing to do with aliens, but it's I don't know, something radiation or radio signals or something like that, but nothing aliens at all. This is just, for people like me to click on it. Wanna bet? Wanna bet?
Let's talk about a journey, one of humanity's most epic voyages. Imagine Voyager 2, launched in 1977, no bigger than a small car. Alongside its twin, it set out on a grand tour of the solar system's outer planets. Using gravity assists, Voyager 2 slingshot.
Wait, what? Oh no, let me. What is this? What? You don't believe in alien? I do believe that there's life on other planets and moons and stuff like that, like 100%. I mean, the sheer size of the universe tells us that there has to be more. There has to be. It's it's just math. There has to be. If there's life on Earth, there has to be life on other places. It's very simple. I'm I don't trust this video, by the way. Like totally not. This seems to be a complete fake story. But we will still watch it. Because even trash can be entertaining.
Past Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We saw Uranus's blue-green clouds and Neptune's raging storms for the first time. After its planetary tour, Voyager 2 kept going, venturing into interstellar space. Nearly 48 years later, it's still out there, a silent ambassador in the cosmic sea. Voyager 2 is more than a machine, it's a symbol of our desire to explore. As it sails into the void, it carries our hopes and questions into the unknown. What do we mean by the edge of the solar system? There's no signpost, just an invisible boundary defined by the sun's influence. The sun blows out a stream of charged particles called the solar wind, creating a vast bubble, the heliosphere. Inside, we're in the sun's domain. Outside, we enter interstellar space, filled with galactic particles and radiation. Voyager 2 has traveled for nearly 5 decades, now over 12 billion miles from Earth. Crossing this boundary lets us sample interstellar space directly for the first time.
Why is there a spaceship? Why?
This new perspective changes how we see our place in the universe. The edge isn't just a line, it's a gateway to the unknown, and Voyager 2 is our first explorer to cross it. The true boundary at the edge of our solar system is called the heliopause. Here, the sun's solar wind finally stops, pushed back by the interstellar wind from the galaxy. Imagine two rivers meeting, their currents clash, and that's the heliopause. Voyager 1 crossed it in 2012, Voyager 2 followed in 2018, giving us a second
What do you think they would look like? I have no idea. Like literally no idea. That's the thing. When I say life on other places, I doesn't necessarily mean, little green people. I just mean life. Like life is one cellular organisms to things like humans. That there's a lot of life. I mean, if you look at all the life forms on Earth, there is a lot of different life forms here. Like a lot. We have life forms here that look completely alien to us. If you put them in a movie, people think that they are just aliens. So there is no way that we could go and tell how life on another planet looks like. We can't. We can try to, but we don't really can.
Crucial data point. When Voyager 2 crossed, its instruments detected a sudden drop in solar wind particles, almost to zero. It was like stepping out of a steady wind into still air, the unmistakable sign it had left the heliosphere. At the same time, its cosmic ray detectors picked up a spike in galactic cosmic rays, high-energy particles from distant supernovae. The heliosphere shields us from these rays, but outside, Voyager 2 was exposed to the full blast of galactic radiation. Interestingly, Voyager 2's crossing was smoother than Voyager 1's, suggesting the heliopause is a complex, wavy boundary, not a perfect sphere. Having two probes cross at different places gives us a richer, three-dimensional picture of this distant frontier. The edge of our solar system is dynamic and fascinating, not just an empty line in space. Voyager 2's data helps us understand how our solar bubble interacts with the galaxy. It's a discovery that reshapes our view of the solar system's true limits, and it all started with a tiny probe crossing into the unknown. One of Voyager 2's most surprising discoveries was the nature of the plasma just outside the heliopause. Some scientists expected a bow shock, a hot, dense region like a wall of fire. Instead, the Voyagers found a region where the plasma was much denser and hotter than expected, but not a literal wall of flames. In astrophysics,
Maybe we are alien from another planet. There are theories about that. For example, that we might come from Mars. That an asteroid or comet hit Mars and then material from Mars landed on Earth. And there were microbes in there, and then, life happened here. But we have no idea.
hot means fast-moving particles, but the density is so low it's still a near-perfect vacuum. Voyager 2 didn't burn up, it barely noticed the heat. This region is a puzzle. The interstellar magnetic field seems to squeeze the plasma, creating a magnetic buffer zone. This wasn't predicted by most models, showing the interaction between our solar bubble and the galaxy is more complex than we thought. It's a dance of magnetic fields and charged particles on a galactic scale. Voyager 2's data is crucial for understanding how stars interact with their surroundings. This is why we explore, to find the unexpected.
Again, why is there a spaceship? Why? This makes no sense.
The universe is always more surprising than our theories. Voyager 2's crossing gave us a new window into the cosmos.
By the way, that's actually right. With every new telescope that we have, we discover so much stuff, new stuff, that we didn't know existed. Or we learn so much new stuff about things that we know existed, that they completely change how physicists, astrophysics, physics, I don't know the word, astronomers uh, think how, oh Jesus, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, with the last telescope that we shot up there and took photos, pictures, it completely blew the mind of all scientists, because they had to rethink uh, physics theories, because what we saw didn't make sense. Things exist that shouldn't exist. That's funny. I think that's really funny. Uh, Also, the all the people, oh, don't you trust the science? Science is wrong all the time, all the time. I mean, I've seen a thumbnail for a video about that something Einstein was wrong about in one thing in his theory. Yeah, of course he was. I mean, that was back then. That was over 100 years ago. We have so many tools to measure stuff these days that we can measure stuff that he didn't even think of could exist. For example, one thing that no one knows, that We can literally move single atoms with a needle. We have a needle that's on the tip is smaller than an atom. And we can move atoms with that thing. That's insane. That's mind blowing.
Frontier. Once outside the heliosphere, Voyager 2 began to listen, and what it heard was the hum of interstellar space. Its plasma wave system detects vibrations in the plasma, like the faint ringing of the galaxy itself. In May 2019, Voyager 2 picked up the persistent hum of interstellar plasma, giving us our first continuous measurement of its density. Imagine being in a silent room and slowly hearing the subtle background noise. That's what Voyager 2 did for interstellar space. It found the plasma density gradually increases the farther it travels from the sun.
That's interesting. So, kind of the sun pushes that stuff kind of away? That's what I think happens, but I don't know.
This tells us about the true, undisturbed galactic environment, something we could never measure from inside the solar bubble. These plasma waves help scientists map the structure of the interstellar medium near our solar system. Are there clouds of denser gas, empty voids? Voyager 2 is our scout, mapping the interstellar seas. These faint whispers remind us we're not isolated. The space between stars is alive with energy and echoes of cosmic events. Voyager 2, our tiny emissary, is attuned to the pulse of the Milky Way. It's a humbling thought. A human-made machine now listens to the galaxy's song. The data it sends back is our first direct experience of the interstellar environment. Voyager 2 is charting the unknown, one whisper at a time. Voyager 1 often gets the headlines, but Voyager 2's story is just as vital, maybe even more so. Unlike its twin, Voyager 2 stayed in the plane of the planets, making the only flybys of Uranus and Neptune in history. Everything we know about those ice giants, their rings, moons, and magnetic fields comes from Voyager 2's brief visit. Its different path meant it crossed the heliopause at a different place and time, giving us a second crucial data point. 2 probes mean we can build a 3-dimensional picture of the solar system's edge.
Jesus Christ. This video is literally about not really anything. Man, how many views does this have? 4.8. Okay, it's not that many.
Voyager 2's crossing was smoother, suggesting the boundary is less turbulent in some places. Without Voyager 2, our understanding would be literally...
That's literally the spaceship Boba Fett in Star Wars was using. This is getting ridiculous.
Literally one-sided. Plus, Voyager 1's plasma instrument failed decades ago, so it couldn't directly measure the transition to interstellar space. Voyager 2's plasma instrument worked perfectly, giving us the first direct, unambiguous measurement of the crossing. It confirmed what Voyager 1 hinted at, and provided the ground truth for scientists. Voyager 2's journey is a triumph of science, engineering, and curiosity. Its discoveries have changed our understanding of the solar system's true frontier, and its mission continues rewriting the story of our place in the cosmos. Beyond the science, the Voyager probes carry a message for the cosmos, the Golden Record. This gold-plated copper disc, led by Carl Sagan's vision, is a time capsule of Earth, a greeting to any distant civilization that might find it. The record contains 115 images, greetings in 55 languages, and music from around the world, from Bach to Chuck Berry. It also includes the sounds of earth wind, rain, birds, whales, even a kiss. Etched on the cover are diagrams showing our location in the galaxy and instructions for playing the record. The chances of it being found are tiny. The probes won't pass near another star for 40,000 years.
40,000 years, yes. Why even have it?
But the true audience was always us. Creating the Golden Record made us ask, what is the best of humanity? What do we want to share with the universe? It's a symbol of hope, curiosity, and our desire to connect. Even in a vast, indifferent universe, we dared to say, We were here. The golden record is our message in a bottle, drifting through the cosmic ocean. It's a testament to our imagination and our longing to be known. Why do we still talk about Voyager 2 in 2025? It's a relic of 1970s technology, with less
Because it still sends data that's important and useful. That's why we still talk about it. Phoebe gone? Yeah. The moment when this thing is at the different planet, everyone today is dead. And I mean, 48,000 years, we might not exist anymore. But yeah, it is what it is.
memory than a car key fob and a painfully slow data rate. Yet it remains one of humanity's most profound scientific missions. Voyager 2 represents our curiosity, ingenuity, and courage to venture into the unknown. Its discoveries have changed how we see the space between stars, not as empty but as a dynamic living environment. We now know our solar system is a bubble moving through a galactic sea. This knowledge connects us to the cosmos in a tangible way. Voyager 2 inspires new generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. Every faint signal reminds us what we can achieve together. The people who built Voyager 2 are gone, but their creation endures, a testament to vision and perseverance. It teaches us to think beyond our own lifetimes and build for the future. Voyager 2's journey is our journey, carrying the hopes of everyone who's ever looked up and wondered. Its discoveries are the first paragraphs in a new chapter of human history, and that story will never get old.
And that was the video. I told you it was nothing about aliens. It was nothing about aliens. It was not the. Even the title of the video is wrong. It had nothing to do with that. Nothing. Oh, Jesus, this was so stupid.